So our topic of the day today is going to be getting old. Because JP called me this morning and says, let's just talk about being old.
Because I'm old.
We're both old. If you're old, I'm old.
I'm old.
When's old? All right, what's the definition of old? You're going to say, oh, it's how I feel. I don't feel 79. I feel 40.
No, it's...
Well, we're 40, so
No, it's...
what do you feel?
Waking up and your ankles hurt while you walk, and it's going to take a little bit to warm them up, and the back, and what this, and the knees, and it's like, that's what I'm doing. That's what...
So, yeah, right. So you're thinking that you're old now because when you wake up in the middle of the night to go pee,
No, it's just
your knee gives out
No.
and you trip.
Yeah, well, that's a fear of mine. Anyway, the knee giving out, it's going to happen at some point. But anyway, no, it's just waking up sometimes. It's like,
And hurting.
yeah, you're just like getting up and you're just like,
How about during sleep?
when I sleep, I don't know.
You're hurting during sleep.
Maybe it's
Your
just
shoulder.
I think it's the bed. Our bed is old.
Uh-oh. Your back's creaking. It's hurting. Time for a new
Everything's
bed.
creaking. I think it's time for a new bed.
I use a Tempur-Pedic. That is worth every cent.
The memory foam?
Yeah. It is awesome. So anybody out there who's getting old in their back hurts, try the Tempur-Pedic.
I've had the...
I do. It's much better than my last one. I had like a pillow top, and I guess it was too soft.
Yeah.
And it hurt my back. So
See?
Yeah.
See? As I was going to say,
That's getting old.
I've had the pillow top, and I don't know. And it's just hard now, even trying to lose weight. You know, I'm half-assing the keto diet. You know, that worked great for me last year.
Right.
There was a point where I'm like, all right, let's do this. And for a month, I was strict. I was counting my macros.
I remember. Right. You had the app, and it was counting, and I did it too.
Yep.
And you're good for like a month and a half.
Yep. And then
And you're
I was
like, I'm doing good. I'm feeling skinny and ripped, and I'm like,
And
I'm
then-
getting too skinny, and I need more muscle.
And then, well, it's just what happened was I lost a lot of fat, I guess.
Right.
And
But you were being strict.
yes,
It's hard to be strict.
I didn't get
That's the
any,
thing.
I didn't get any bigger. It's just my muscles showed more.
Right.
Right. And it looked good. And I'm like, okay, this is good. And then Christmas time came along, and it's just like, all right.
Thanksgiving was first, probably.
But the thing
Starts
was,
there. It starts there.
I was doing intermittent fasting, so it was easy for me to control the weight. Mm-hmm. And then
Why did you choose intermittent fasting?
it's just
You turned me on to it a while ago, but
Yeah.
I didn't really know what it was.
well, there's a science behind it that I'm not qualified to explain, but I'll give you the bro science version.
Right, go ahead. The JP version.
The what I've heard on the
Right.
Joe Rogan podcast, and then what I've
So what
kind
I've
of
heard.
read, and what I've
Right.
remembered from watching these. Okay,
No, but there's some studies done, I think, on intermittent fasting and
yeah.
what it does to the cells.
So-
I think doesn't it fight cancer. Your body can, it stops like inflammation and cancer because your body's fighting that stuff instead of breaking down food.
Is
See what I'm
that-
saying? Like your body's focusing more energy on healing and repairing your cells
Yeah.
versus breaking down food if you're eating every
Yeah,
3
yeah.
seconds. Snack master fat belly.
Because exactly. The idea, I guess, is
What are you laughing at?
no. I just lost my train of thought.
Oh,
no,
God.
but
Talking about getting fat and old and
No.
slow and no time to work out. I mean, that's what happens. There's no time to work out either. Look, I used to go to the gym every friggin' day.
Yep.
When I was 17, I went to the gym twice a day. Like I would go, I would go.
But you're full of
crazy.
piss and vinegar then.
It's crazy. So anyway, but that's when you were like crazy.
Yep.
Now I can't even get to the gym.
Nope.
So
But you
now,
at
right.
some point,
Now what we started,
You're gonna have
my
to get-
kids are 12, 11. 2 girls are 12, 11, and my boys are 7 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
I got my girls doing pilo on boxes. I made a little workout, so I'm actually doing that with them. I started with that 2 weeks ago. So
what,
now,
jumping on boxes?
just jumping boxes, doing push-ups, sit-ups, with medicine balls. So anyway, make a long story short, you started getting into pilo, and I did some research on that, and it's supposed to help young athletes, become better, I guess, stronger. Because, like for soccer, I was reading something on soccer. That's the basic.
Plyo or Pilo?
I think it's plyo.
Plyometrics?
Plyometrics, yes.
'Cause
PLYO?
They had
PLYO?
that. They had that section in like P90X.
Right.
And that's when you're just doing a lot of jumping around.
That's all it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's jumping, and it got like, say, soccer players. I read the article.
Yes.
They kicked, from start to finish, which was like, I think they were doing it like 2 times a week, for like 7 weeks, and they
Okay.
tested them after the first week and the 7th week. Their kicks got like 9% fast, like 9% farther.
Farther.
And I
Harder.
think
So
the
they're kicking
velocity
harder.
was harder, right? And then by like the 12th week on that like same schedule, I told you can't quote me because it's not in front of me right now. But then after that 12th week, it was like a huge number if they kept up doing the plyo.
So
It would be like a 30% difference in strength. So we started that 2 weeks ago. So hopefully, the hardest part also was getting your kids to do it.
Yeah.
They're either at their friend's house or doing a sleepover.
Yeah.
They don't want to do it, so you have to get on them and
You
make them
gotta-
do it.
Do you do it with them?
I do it. That's why
That's
we're
good.
getting back to getting old. Like that's giving me something to
Motivation
do now.
to do it.
Motivation. At least I'm jumping around doing push-ups, sit-ups, and they're seeing that from me because I'm working
Yeah.
hard, and now they're. So it's cool. So you start working out your kids.
But it's
yeah,
like-
yeah, and I kind of went off there.
That's
but
good. But that's a good idea because now you're trying something different, right? That's something that's gonna hit your body in a different way, right? And,
I don't need
and
weights. I don't have to go crazy.
your own body
all
weight,
jacked up. That's
right?
it.
If you're
It's all-
jumping, first of all, you're
Body
jumping.
weight, right? It's
Like,
body
all right.
weight and getting your
Yeah.
keeping your joints going.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
it's a lot of
Which-
jumping. Though
which-
jumping's not great either for your body, but it's not like heavy impact.
No,
You're kind of
but
landing.
Still, though, if it's an exercise that plyometrics.
Mm-hmm.
See, what if you have bad knees?
I do. I have 2 torn ACLs.
And
Got bad knees, and
Still
they
doing
hold
it?
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
I had reconstructive surgery in '97 and '99.
Because you're.
I tore both left and right. Horrible.
Ugh. Like,
That
that's
was
one of
sucked. Yeah. But yeah, so I did that. That was not fun. But yeah, it hasn't
See,
hurt me.
And that happened at a young age. Mm-hmm. I had my tears. I had 2 bicep tears and a pectoral tear, right? And that's the fear now is my pectoral. Like
Yeah.
it's fixed, and I'm
So you tore your pec and your bicep,
yeah. Well,
and
yeah,
then all
in
right.
the
So
same
how
year.
did that happen?
The pec, it was doing a bench on a Smith machine, and
Smith machine.
and
You think it'd help you? Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And man, I wasn't even doing a lot of weight, and I was just in an awkward position. I guess it wasn't the proper spot. I guess the pole
Yeah.
isn't lined up to where it should have been.
And it popped.
And so when I was trying to push up it, I just felt pink. Like it was just like a.
That sucks.
Ooh, like it was a
something
shot,
happened.
just a shot
Something
of
happened.
electricity.
Right.
Bing, and I was like, "Fuck!" And I put the thing down. It didn't really hurt.
Right.
It just boom, and you just know what happened. You
Right,
you
right.
felt
You knew
something.
something was wrong. Right.
All of a sudden, ding! You kind of feel your hand
Get
just
loose and like
sting.
sting.
Shit. So then I rack the fucking weights. I get up and I automatically feel it. I'm like, oh,
It started
fuck.
balling up.
Yeah, it was. So then I went. This is at work.
Right.
So I go to work out during lunch
Right.
most of the time. And
Yep. You're lucky you could do that.
Yep.
Work out during lunch.
I immediately went and saw
And it got black and blue right away.
Right away.
Right away.
Right away.
Went to the hospital.
down my bicep, right down my bicep to the elbow, and then down the whole side of my left side of my
Yeah.
right side of my body, right? And so went and saw it. They said, "Yep, it's a tear," and great that you got here. So when you did, so like within 2 weeks, I had surgery on
Right.
it, and that took about 6 months to heal before I started going back to the gym, and around that time, I was doing some bicep curls, and then, bing! I was doing strict.
You're popping
barbell.
off.
Oh, yeah,
Your
I was-
muscles are just.
it-
I don't want to work out anymore. Bing, 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 bing.
And I was like,
Popping off.
fuck. I thought I re-injured my pec, right?
Right.
But it wasn't. It wasn't. I was doing bicep curls. I'm like,
Oh, my
fuck.
God.
And all of a sudden, I saw my
How long after your pec was this?
6 months.
6
months after
later.
surgery.
That sucks. Right.
It was like, oh fuck me. It was like December, and this.
So your
thing
arms are
happened.
falling off and my knees fell off. Fun.
Yeah, in the same year. So I'm like, fuck, what's going on? I'm getting old.
Yeah,
Like
getting old.
that's when it was first.
That's when you said I'm getting old.
So, I had the surgery. Now, last year I was in pretty good shape.
Right.
Right. When I was doing the keto, I was in one of the best shapes of my life, I guess. Right. And
Okay.
then when you get to that point, you're like, you feel like you can let go a little bit and be like,
Right.
okay, I'm gonna have a little bit of bread.
Jumped right off the wagon.
You're gonna
That's
have
it.
a little bit of rice.
You little-
Ooh, this rice is gonna have a little bit more. Ooh, nom, nom, nom.
a little taste.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jump off the wagon.
And then-
There goes JP. No, stop it.
So then,
Rolling down the hill.
come
jumped off the wagon.
January, I was like, fuck. I kept the weight the same, but then the muscles started going in fat because I didn't work out as much. And then I had a period of time this year where I was out traveling for like weeks and weeks at a time.
You can still work out in the hotel room.
I know, but
Do your push-ups, sit-ups.
when you work long days,
I'm
long
kidding.
hours,
That's the last
fuck
thing you
that
want to
shit.
do, right?
Whatever. So
Sometimes it's I like workouts in hotels because you're away from everything.
yeah.
And you're like, all right, I can actually focus on
Well, if
working out.
there's a gym, great, I'm there.
Right.
But if there's not, give me some dumbbells and I'll
Right.
be able to do
That's
whatever.
all you need, right? You need something like that.
Give me some dumbbells and
If you have nothing there, you're gonna work out. What are you gonna do? Work out in the room? You could do those push-ups.
I can do
sit-ups.
push-ups. I can do push-ups. I can do sit-ups. I can do squats.
But that's staying in shape because you're getting old. That's what we're getting back to, man. Just
But
trying
I
to
don't
stay
see
in
the
shape.
thing is, if I was a younger person, I probably would have the energy after the
What?
after the after a long day to be able to work out.
Right.
I remember when I was in my 20s, going to bed at 1, waking up at 6, going to work out
Right.
after the dinner.
Come
6 days
home,
a
go to the
week.
gym. Yeah, you
fucking
didn't
let's
feel
do
like-
this.
You're all testosteroned up,
Yeah,
juiced up.
and that's the thing.
That's too. If you're doing juice back then.
Well, not even. I'm saying like
Yeah.
in your 30s, your chick starts going downhill.
Right.
So now it's hard for me to recover. It's harder for us to recover.
It's just losing
And that's-
testosterone.
and
I
then-
feel the same way because my problem area is it's just stomach.
Yeah.
Like I used to be pretty lean, and now I'm just like it just accumulates at my stomach, and that's where most men just get fat. So
That's it.
it's
What are
hard
you
to
gonna
lose
do?
that. You have to diet. You have to diet. That's the only thing you can do, and you have to have willpower and strict. But what happens when you're willpower and strict? You fall off that wagon eventually.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part.
There's
You have
always
to
a
make a
roadblock.
lifestyle change versus a diet. That's
so hard.
what it is. It's making a lifestyle change versus
And you know-
dieting for like 2 months.
And when I travel,
hard.
there's no excuse because it's on the company
What's that?
card. Like I
Right.
don't have to worry about.
We go get a
this,
steak.
This kale is going to be too much money. I
Right.
can
You just get a steak and
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
Right. Get protein.
Yeah, so it's hard now, and I got to go back and say, okay, wait, maybe do I go back to keto and be strict, or do I try something else
Right.
where carbs are allowed?
Well, what I do, what everybody probably does too, is I always make my diet start on a Monday. I'm always like, all right, let's go. It's Monday. We're starting, and we're going to start.
Because
especially
Monday-
if it's the beginning of a month. It's
Yeah.
a Monday. You're like, oh, this is
Yeah.
golden.
Yeah.
you get your golden
That's a
punch.
weird. That's
You're
a
like,
weird
let's
one.
go.
I do the same thing,
Right.
Because
And then you're
Monday's
like,
a
that's
start.
it. I'm starting now.
It's the start of the week. It's
Right.
the start of this.
Then you start intermittent fasting. That's how I always start. I'm
Yep.
like, all right, I'm gonna have my black iced coffee from like Starbucks or something. That's it until like 12 o'clock.
Sans sugar.
No sugar, just
right.
black.
All right. Yeah.
You're gonna have a black iced coffee.
Black,
That's what I usually
black.
have. Black iced coffee. Sip on it.
Yep.
Coffee.
Iced coffee.
Iced coffee.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's it. So you do that, and then you just eat around 12, and then you usually have like 2 meals, and then you're done by 8. That's it.
You're done
That's
by
how you
8.
eat.
Yep.
Done by 8. Usually 2 meals, maybe 1 snack. I have like Chipotle salad, something in the beginning,
Yeah.
like around 1.
Yeah.
And then
It's just so
That'll
hard.
fill you up to like 5,
You lose motivation easy.
but that's it. You jump off. Jump off the wagon.
Yeah.
No, that's basically what happens. So anyway,
The first taste of a chip, and it's like,
yeah, it's like, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
There's that dessert. Where's the cake and ice cream?
But-
That's what I do.
But look,
I just get jugs of ice cream.
I
love
can't.
it.
It's not an excuse. You're right. Diet and whatnot. And there's people that are older than me that are in much better shape.
Right.
Now, I don't know what they're on. If they're on anything,
You got to take things for inflammation now. You got to eat good. First off, you got to eat good. You got to drink water.
Yep.
That's what people
Yeah.
don't do, right?
Yeah.
Hey, don't take this advice for medical advice. Drink a lot of water. That's what they say.
But
No, but I do. And then if you drink a lot of water, you feel better. You stay
Yeah.
full.
Yeah.
Your joints feel better.
Yeah. I don't know.
They do. I've tried it. I felt better.
How much water
But
do
you're
you
just
drink?
peeing every second.
That-
That's the
you-
thing.
you're flushing
Like,
shit out.
holy crap.
Right. You're flushing shit
Yeah.
out.
But then you can't do it like you're driving to work. If you got like a long ride,
I will.
I got a long ride sometimes. It's like sitting in traffic. I'm
Pee
like,
breaks.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Well,
anyway,
no, that
don't do
sucks.
that. But no, just drink a lot of water. That's what they're saying. It's supposed to. It definitely helps. But
Well,
you're in the
I'm
bathroom.
not even. I'm also not taking any supplements. Right.
Right.
Like I'm just natural. Like not even protein. Once in the blue moon,
That-
I'll get. you
right.
know,
That's what I was going to talk about. Like, what supplements do you take? So
nothing.
I
Right
take.
now, nothing.
I don't take anything right. I haven't taken anything right now, but when I get into my health kick, when I'm like, all right, I gotta get back into it, I take this multivitamin called Orange Triad. Check it out.
Oh, the triad.
The triad.
Isn't that a Chinese
Orange
gang
triad.
from one of the Jackie Chan movies? The triad.
Laugh all
Actually,
you want. Look it up. What does it have?
What? What is
I
it?
think the Orange Triad. It's a multivitamin. It's got like glucosamine and stuff like that for your joints. It's got like a joint compound, and then, or whatever you want to call it, compound or mixture. And then it's got some like herbal extracts that are really supposed to be good for you.
This one here.
And it's like, yeah, like the digestion one. It's
This
supposed
right
to. It's like an all-in-one like go-to. Yeah.
Joint digestion and
Yes.
immune. Oh.
I take that. Like I take that. I've taken that for years now.
Oh, really?
I just got to buy a new bottle. It's been a while. I got to get back into my routine. So I take that. I take ECGC, which is like you said, the Chinese herbs.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It's
hey.
from the green tea. So the green
ECGC.
tea extract. It's not green tea extract though. It's called ECGC. It's an extract that's found in the green tea extract. It's like the main one, the better one.
Okay.
So I take that.
Okay.
Take like one of those. I think it's like 200 milligrams. And what else? And I took one of those omega 3 oils.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I take.
Okay. Fish oils. Yeah.
Fish oil,
Yeah.
that ECGC, whatever, and those multis. Just to, like, it's not like supplements to get me big. It's just
Yeah.
to keep me,
Well,
I guess,
my whole
in balance.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want to call it. Yeah,
I want to
that's what
go.
was thinking.
I want to go check my testosterone.
Testosterone. Well, they're dropping. It's definitely dropping. Of course, we're getting older now.
Yeah. And so, actually, last year when I was in shape,
Right.
I was taking this thing called Testo Fuel.
Oh,
Remember that thing? Because
wait, the Twin Labs? No, wait, Testo Fuel. How long ago was this?
This was last year.
Oh, last year. No, I'm
And-
thinking of like the stuff from like the 97.
Oh no. And
Testo
and,
Fuel.
and what it is, it's this supplement. It's a supplement that has these the ingredients are known to promote the support
What?
testosterone development or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't claim to increase it, but it supports whatever. So
Right.
all these vitamins and whatever. It's like, you know what? And I saw some testimonials on YouTube
Mm-hmm. Right.
on it. And it kind of looked like, look, I'm gonna try. Let me get a bottle.
Right.
Let me get 2 bottles.
Okay.
2 months worth. Mm-hmm. And then this is
Took it.
when I was doing the keto.
Right. Oh, so you were like super in shape and getting strong, and, you were
and-
like,
and
it must be these magic pills.
I don't know. I don't want to say that they work, but
But it helps.
But I was in great shape.
No, I know. There's
And I
nothing wrong
felt
with that.
stronger in the gym.
Right.
Like,
no,
okay,
I take one too. It's out there. It's called Super Mandro.
Super Mandro.
Super Mandro. So
God.
sexy.
Look at this Super Mandro.
Look at this Super Mandro.
Anyway,
thinking, all right,
Super
Mandro.
And that worked for you, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
Super Mandro.
Okay, but again,
What it does is a 2-step conversion into testosterone.
Oh yeah.
So it's like a small shot of test, basically.
Test.
It's like legal steroids, but very, very
Yeah.
low.
Gains
low.
of steel, anabolic bulking agents support strength and increases in your muscle hardness.
This is not medical advice.
This is not medical advice.
Do
but-
not take our advice. But this is what I took maybe about 4 years ago.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It worked. I went from like 197 to like 209,
Jeez.
and I got strong. I was like, what? And this was like in a month and a half,
Really?
6 weeks off that crap.
Well, and that
I
shit
was like,
was some
whoa.
fucking.
And I've told people to take it since then, and they've all liked it.
Oh yeah.
But then, some people are like hardcore, like, I just want to get the real stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever, man.
Yeah. Well.
I was like, yep, I tried it once. It was awesome.
yeah.
And people have taken it. So
I wanted to try.
You almost
it.
did. Yeah.
And you know what? I tried this, and
it works. There's studies that are done with what's in this one,
Mm-hmm.
and the studies were that the group that took it versus the placebo, they got stronger faster.
okay.
It definitely worked,
Okay.
but it did. I think their kidney liver or kidney values went up a
Okay.
little bit. I think it was kidney.
Okay.
So the kidney levels went up for that. I forget what levels they were, but there was something out of range for those 6 weeks that they were on it. Or whatever.
really?
Right.
Okay.
And then I didn't see the follow up. Like, does it go back to normal? I'm not sure it did. But again, it's saying like don't abuse it or something. You can mess your body up.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
So there was something on it. I mean, I read about it. So
On this Mandro.
yeah, if you look up what was in it, I think it was like one test,
Nah.
one andro, so whatever it was.
You
But
probably
yeah.
took steroids then.
No. Well, yeah, it was like
It
it.
has to be.
It has to be like it. Just a 2-step conversion. Like I said, steroids is like, I don't know, 1 step or automatic, I guess.
Yeah. I guess.
Then like the one andro, like that, like, I guess, I don't know.
Androstenedione.
Andro, remember
I
that
used
shit?
to take that shit.
Oh my God.
Vitamin B12.
Yeah,
I think
vitamin
it was-
B12, andro. You gained 15
I got
pounds.
duped out of back of a
Got
Muscle and
juiced
Fitness
up.
magazine. Yeah, I was like, I want to be big like these guys. I didn't know
Yeah.
shit. Nobody
Look
knew
when
shit.
McGuire and Canseco were taking it.
Oh, okay, I'll
That's
take
what it
it.
was. Sammy Sosa. Everybody's juiced up.
And that's a time when
Everybody was juiced up.
when I was taking that B12 crap when in
Right.
high school.
Yeah.
It says you got to eat on an empty stomach. So I'm like 3 times a day. I'm like, geez, what is empty stomach? And then my friend's like 2 hours before, 2 hours after.
You weren't eating.
Like, I'm not gonna eat shit.
You're just not
So I was like
taking
eating a
pills.
sandwich, taking B12,
Right.
and then going to work out, and I'm losing. I look like shit.
That's
Anyway.
awesome.
So anyway, fuck that. Anyway,
What was that?
that's
Senior
neither
year?
here nor there. I look better now.
That's hysterical.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway,
So that's
Anyway,
getting
well-
old, and there's plenty to talk about.
yeah. So whatever. We'll leave
So
it
stop
at
getting old, man.
no.
You can't beat Father Time. That's how we'll end it.
Fountain of youth. That's
You'll
what
never
I'm looking
find
for.
the fountain of youth, and we're all gonna be dust one day.
Perish, dust in the wind.
So keep working out and taking your pills.
Yeah. Will do. Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, that's pretty funny. All right, guys.
Later.